Hello Market Club members and traders everywhere. Adam Hewison here, coming to you from the digital studios of Market Club. And we're going to be looking at the major markets after what Mario Draghi said this morning in Europe. Mario Draghi is the president of the ECB, and they just announced a stimulus package. Yes, another stimulus package to help Europe escape its woes. I'm not sure it's going to be enough, but we'll take a look and see how the markets are reacting to that. We're starting with gold, and as you can see, gold actually went up today. It's up about 0.75%, trading at $1,302 right now and change. And it looks as though it's going to get closer to our target zone, which we've talked about before, which is the 1340 area, which is right about here. Also coincides with these highs here. That was the measurement we had. That was our target zone right there, was 1340. So it's doing very, very well. And if we put our weekly trade triangles on, so let me just do that. Weekly trade triangles, you can see how accurate they've been over the course of time. Now we use the weekly for trend and the daily for timing. Our last daily signal to buy gold was right here at this level right here, $1,194. So we have some nice profits in that position right now, over $100 profit, and that equates to about $10,000 in futures terms if you won on one contract. Also, you're very overbought right here with the RSI, but you can stay overbought for quite some time, just as we did here, and of course here as well. So let's watch that very closely, but look at the target zone. That's what we're shooting for right now. Next market is the dollar index. You can see right here, there's the weekly, and it hasn't changed since this July 15th at 80.40. We're currently trading at 93. That's a huge, huge move, and we're making new highs today, which means the euro is getting pushed down, as are some of the other currencies. So everybody wants to own dollars, and if they can't own dollars, they're going to own gold. That's the plan right now on the world stage. Crude oil, which we put a special report out yesterday on, you can see it really hasn't gone anywhere. It's about, today we're down, I think, about 1%. Not too much, but it's really not doing very much at all. So let's just scope that in further. You can just see it's going sideways. However, the one thing I'm looking at on this market is the RSI, and that is beginning to, let me just shape that up further. So while the market's been making new lows in terms of trending just like this, and it's much better if you look at the special report we did yesterday, but you can see that the RSI really hasn't been following, which is sometimes a clue that things are beginning to turn around. Certainly if we see the market close over 50 in this particular month, we're looking at the March crude oil 2015, it would be a pretty good signal that things have turned around for the market. Let's move on now. This is a daily chart, candlestick chart of the Dow. We're going back approximately 6 months, and you can see today's action. We're up quite a bit, up almost 0.75%, and it's acting like it wants to challenge the highs again. So you can see our trade triangle here is still negative, which means you should be out of the market, and it's still at 55, indicating a trading range. So this is not a trend today. This is just still in a trading range. And if you look at the broader picture here, you can see how it has been a trading range. That's not a trend. This is a trend. So again, be very, very careful. We're not quite over the 50 line yet. That's going to be an indication that maybe the trend is beginning to pick up, but I want to watch this particular trade triangle right here, the weekly trade triangle. When that turns green, then I think we've got something really going on the upside again. Pretty much the same picture with the S&P. However, the S&P 500 is changed to 75, beginning to look like a trend. We have popped over the 50 line in the RSI, and I think we are maybe, just maybe, ready to go and challenge the highs, but it's not clear yet. It's still a lot of choppy action we've seen here over the past 2 months, and really just this is very difficult for a position trader to hold a position in. So again, this is the one trade triangle we're watching. It's the weekly. If that turns green, we want to be a buyer of this market. Right now we're out of the market. Last market we're looking at is the NASDAQ, and again, similar pattern, but what is interesting here in this particular pattern is you've got something like really a line in the sand. This is a line in the sand. If the market goes through here, then we're going to see a lot more weakness coming in the market, but it's really bounced once, twice, 3 times. It's gone down here, stopped, reversed, and we're seeing a very strong day today in this index. We are over the 50 line. And again, watch the weekly trade triangle. If this turns green, then its systems are all go, ready for new highs. Hey, I'm Adam Hewison. I hope you enjoyed this short video on what's going on after Mario Draghi's announcement. But quite frankly, you can see that gold's moving higher. You can see the dollar's moving higher. And crude oil is sort of just yuck. I'll be back tomorrow with the weekend wrap-up. Have a great trading day, everyone.
You can find Adam Hewison as a regular contributor on Bloomberg, Business News Network, CNBC, and Fox Business News.